Add clarity to the focal point of your page by using the pretty edges of a background paper as an anchor. This video is being recorded in Photoshop Elements, but the instructions are exactly the same for Adobe Photoshop, except where noted. The first step to completing this tutorial is to create a new 12 by 12 inch document at 300 pixels per inch with a white background. And then you're going to want to open a background paper with interesting edges. The elements and papers that I'll be using in this tutorial are from Evolving by Aprilisa Designs. When choosing a paper for this tutorial, you'll want to avoid papers that are plain or solid or ones that have a repeating pattern. Patterns with grungy edges are perfect for this tutorial. So once you have your paper open, get the Move tool and holding down the Shift key, click and drag the paper onto the new document. It should land right in the center. Next, keep that Shift key held down to maintain direction and click and drag the paper to the left so that approximately 1/3 of it is showing. This way we're kind of focused in on that pretty edge. Next, duplicate the paper layer by pressing Ctrl J, that's Command J on a Mac. And you'll see in the Layers panel that there are now 2 layers of that paper. I still have the Move tool. Once again, hold down the Shift key to maintain direction and click and drag on that paper and drag it over to the right. You may need to let go of your mouse, but keep the Shift key held down and reposition and click and drag again. The goal is to make the 2 edges touch. And now you can let go of the Shift key. A variation to this technique would be to make sure that you have that top paper layer active in the Layers panel, and then use the right arrow key to nudge that paper over to the right to create a small gap. Now, if you use this variation, there's 2 things to keep in mind. The first thing is that you should go ahead and add drop shadows to both paper layers. There's instructions for adding drop shadows in the manual. And the second thing to keep in mind is that you'll want to put a contrasting paper or 2 behind the offset. So now that I've shown you how to do it, let's talk about why you would want to do it. A background design like this works perfectly as an anchor for the focal point of your page or greeting card. Here's a page that I created, and I made sure to put the focal point of my scrapbook page right on that intersection where the 2 papers meet. And here's a card that I created using that same kit by Aprilisa Design. Again, I made sure to put the focal point of the card right on that intersect. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to our channel. This has been Jen White with Digital Scrapper. We help you get your stories told.